So do you like someone who can give banter as much as they can take it?
Listen, I'm like king of banter.
Bold statement.
What?
I'll tell you if
Do
you
you
king
like
of
banter?
Yeah, I love banter.
Sick, innit?
How much do you think it would cost for a Bruce Buffer introduction?
We can edit one in.
I think we're
It'd be pretty free.
It'd be pretty free.
Yeah. I mean, we might get copyrighted, but I don't think enough people are watching this for that to
I'm
matter.
good.
Dude, Abe, you want to see something cool?
Yeah.
Watch this.
Wait, what? No.
You're gone. And
What up, Larry?
yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're upgrading the lighting from the other angles. Honestly, the lighting from the main angle isn't the greatest either, but we got phones set up now, other cameras. It's cool. Mike, say what's up. No, right there.
What's up? I was looking at the...
Know your shot, bro.
Come on.
We're professionals.
What up? Anyway, we got episode 49, Singleton from the Denver Broncos, I think, formerly Eagles, were 49.
Alex Singleton.
Yeah. I have one for you.
Like Lynch has been a 49.
I used him for 47. John Lynch. Yeah, John Lynch.
49.
I have a good 49 from the MLB game when Manny Ramirez was on the cover on PS2.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Wakefield.
Tim Wakefield. Are you sure he wasn't 43?
I thought he was 49. I vaguely remember it.
I thought you were going to say right now, the Phillies closer. No, he's 59.
Yeah.
Dang it. I don't have hey, I said mine. I'm pretty sure that white safety guy, Singleton wears 49.
49, I feel like more people should wear 49. It's not that number.
I actually don't like it, and I understand why we can't think of many, because 49, what's your take on 49? In or out?
I mean, I could see
it's like a fullback number.
Or a DB. Like a
mean,
DB with one of them rolls.
So you would choose to wear
a linebacker,
49?
you mean, bro?
Sure.
Would you choose 49 over?
No.
Where does it rank amongst 40s?
It's not high.
All right, then it's not a good number.
It's not a bad number.
44 is the best 40s, I feel like.
44 is good. 43 is good.
45,
good.
obviously.
45 is good.
Yeah.
45 is not bad.
I think the bottom half of the 40s is stronger than the top half.
47, if you're a
like
baller,
47.
is kind of sick.
Yeah. 48 stinks. 49. 49 is the bottom half of 40s.
49, you might as well just be 51, in my opinion. 51's a better number than 49.
Way
I
better.
don't think it's way better. Never good 51.
Taquio Spikes.
Not really.
Was Jerry Trotter?
Trotter 54. Tim Lincecum 55. Wait, we're giving away episodes.
Give me ammo.
Anyway, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have much of an agenda. We just spent 4 hours trying to figure all this out. Once we got the other mic, actually, computer wouldn't charge. Then we got other cameras set up, had to figure them out. They stopped working once everything else worked. But here we are. Do we want to fight? What do we do? I don't even remember. It's been like a month. Yeah.
It's been a while. We usually still play the game.
We can not play. You think people skip it? I don't look at the data.
I think they probably listen to it. It's the first thing they listen
to. Yeah.
Skip it.
And actually, the one person who always gives feedback, Juan, does get excited at that part. So maybe we'll still do it then. How do we do it when it's just us? We just name a random thing? And we go around. We don't do club and country or players that played for two different teams, right? Because we have to kind of snake it.
Yeah. What if two people called out player country and the third person has to answer? Well, you're not going against anybody.
Yeah. What if I think what we should do?
Maybe that could just start it. The third person just starts it, and then you have to go or keep going.
Or the third person just doesn't say anything, and they're at a slight disadvantage, but they would go the next time. I think we should just name an athlete whose last name starts with, and whoever starts gets the advantage and gets to say W.
Athlete, though, is crazy.
Yeah.
Pick a sport, though. I don't feel like athlete's too wide.
I feel like sport is too hard.
That's the point, I feel like.
It's really neat. Okay, fine. We can try it that way. What sport do you want to start with?
I know the most. Let's do basketball.
Okay, fine. Basketball season's coming. Yeah. We'll do basketball. We'll go Mike, me, you, and then back.
Do I have to do play?
No.
Okay, you're just...
So it'll actually go like this. It'll just go like this.
Circle?
Yeah.
Time is a flat circle.
It'll circle. Mike, you have 3 seconds to pick a letter and then the last name.
I don't want to pick the letter. Just give me one.
3, 2,
Give a
1.
name, I
No,
feel like.
you got to pick it.
LaMelo Ball.
Dang. Last name start with B.
Lonzo Ball.
Okay.
Kobe Bryant.
Bradley Beal.
Jaylen Brown.
Sheldon Brown.
Jimmy Butler.
Sheldon Brown's a football player.
Shannon Brown.
That's what I meant to say. Shannon Brown.
Oh, okay. Back to you.
Jimmy Butler.
I should be doing this.
John Bradley. I got it.
Kent Bazemore.
That's a good one.
All time, by the way. I think that's established. Damn, I folded.
Yeah, I folded too.
No, you didn't. You're still going. I didn't say anything.
More time.
Who's the guy from the Wizards who used to play like
Kwame
power?
Brown.
Yeah.
Shane Battier would have been a good one.
There's also another guy who used to play power forward or center. Andre Bloch.
Yeah, the Wizards.
I don't know why I couldn't
you
think
just
of like a
collapsed.
B. I was like, I don't have one.
I was going for Benjamin. But
That's the hard part. Like people say it is easy, but like when you're in it, your brain can just like.
I feel like it's
blank.
better if I say B, like if I said Baron Davis because you said Lonzo Ball,
And then you start with a D.
and then you go D. Like,
yeah, I like that one better too.
I think it would flow.
It doesn't even make sense though.
That's like how I've always played games. I don't know why.
Baron
we actually did.
Davis.
Like Lonzo Ball, Baron Davis, D'Angelo Russell, Russell Westbrook, Wilt Chamberlain.
That plays.
You know,
Kind of.
well, I'm pretty sure that that's how a lot of people do it. But whatever, we'll do it next time.
Everything's a work in progress.
Yeah, I'm more excited about the multicam situation and hoping the mics sound good.
Oh yeah, and you're producing too. You're going crazy right now.
I mean, you can click the buttons. Everyone can
love
click the buttons.
Let's see what's up, fellas.
Hey, are you 3 or 2?
I'm 3.
Okay.
You're 2.
Okay, I got it right as far as like I looked at a cam and then clicked it once, but I honestly was not sure. I got a little bit nervous. All right, NFL. I'm pretty sure we had the last episode we did was like after week 1 or maybe after week 2.
The last episode we did was before,
or maybe
it
preseason.
was literally a month ago. It was before the Crawford and
Canelo fight.
Yeah.
So I would say a lot has happened, but I think it's been fairly consistent. The big story of the year, and
The teams we said kind of sucked, don't suck.
Well, the Colts in particular, I
Yes.
think, is the big story. And we had that in the Where We Were Wrong segment of the last episode. We were still wrong about that. I mean,
I don't know. Like, now I'm gonna jump in here.
Yeah, jump in here.
I like heard it on the last one. I disagree. I was looking into it a little bit, and then like I pulled it up even just to like run myself through it. But like, why? Like, who did they play? They beat the Dolphins. Dolphins are debatably the worst team in the NFL.
What are you saying why to? Are the Colts good, or you're saying
why
we weren't
are
wrong?
they looked at as like we're just wrong? We're not wrong yet. It's still
But
it's still my point is that it's still early enough. They beat the Dolphins, who are 1-5, look like one of the worst teams in the NFL. They beat the Raiders. Geno Smith is leading the league in interceptions, and it's not close. They beat the Cardinals. Cardinals are also looking like one of the worst teams in the NFL. They beat the Broncos, who's a decent team, but not playing as well as they can play. And they beat the Titans.
It's a good football.
Titans also one of the worst teams in the NFL. They lost to the Rams. They lost to the one playoff team that looks like a playoff contender that they played, and they lost to them.
We thought they would lose more of these games, and they won more than we.
I still think
Broncos
they're
are a good team.
I still think they're better than what we said, but I think people are getting hung up in just what the record is saying and not looking at the story behind the record.
Yeah, I don't have. Well, I guess I could pull the points up in front of me.
They beat the Cardinals by 5 or 4, 3, somewhere in there in that range. And Marvin Harrison didn't play after the second quarter or something like that.
So
yeah,
to be clear, you're still out on the Colts.
I'm not out on the Colts. I think they're better than what I said they were going to be. I said they're going to be the second worst team in that division. I said the Dolphins were going to be the worst, and then it was going to be them. I think
they're not in the Dolphins division. Silly.
The Texans division.
Oh, Titans. Yeah, we also said Titans were going to.
Yes, my bad.
And we also the Texans would be the best team in that division.
I said Jags.
You said the Jags.
Go back and watch the film.
Watch the clip. No, yeah, I think so. I mean, I guess we might as well just round out that division quick. You do have the Jags at 4-2, Texans at 2-3, and then Titans stink.
I still have it at that.
Titans should.
I still have it in that order, finishing at the end of the year.
Where it is now.
They haven't played the Texans twice yet. They could lose both those games.
Who?
The Colts.
So why do you have it as it is then?
Because no, I'm saying I have it as what we said. My bad. I misheard you. As I have it, Jags, Texans, Colts.
Titans.
Yeah, Jags have a little good offense. It's weird. It's not
I think
always
they win
the
that
same.
division still.
They've been. I mean, Etienne. I know fantasy wise doesn't produce, but he's been like running the ball pretty well. And Brian Thomas seemed
Finally
like he's
found his
waking up a
stride
little bit. So
and that defense has been great.
yeah. Let's just stay in the AFC, I guess. New England is leading the AFC East. I think you were pretty high on New England.
Give me Drake May, baby, all day.
I was not. I mean, I still think it's early on, but they've had some good wins. Buffalo hasn't looked as good as they have. I still think they're going to pull, or could. I still think they're going to pull away.
Also haven't beat anyone.
They beat the
Other
Ravens.
than the Ravens, and that was it.
The Ravens have looked horrible.
I agree, but they look great in that game. Like that game is the game they won, but
That
like
was
they
a great
beat the
game.
Jets. Who else did they beat?
I don't know. But they're plus 30 in point differential. But the Bills could be playing better than they have. James
Jets,
Cook's
Dolphins,
been
and Saints.
Jets, Dolphins, Saints.
James Cook was.
Jeez.
Well, what do you want them to do? They're
You're
winning.
right.
It's not like they're losing.
I know. It's just like that's so funny to me.
Yeah, and then after that, Jets are 0-6, Dolphins are 1-5. So, I mean, I do think the Dolphins put out a better product than the Jets do, but ultimately they're both pretty embarrassing teams.
I would also maybe debate that.
Well,
It depends. It depends
Hall
which,
has looked good a couple
and it
games.
depends which version of Justin Fields shows up. It depends on which one.
Yeah. But I don't know.
That's a big variable.
I think Achane has been the most consistent player on those offenses.
Drake May.
Him or Garrett
You're
Wilson.
talking
Yeah.
about those two teams, but Drake May's been
Oh yeah,
player
not
for
including
the
the Patriots.
MVP candidate so far.
Yeah. So New England is looking good. Classic New England too, funny enough. Brady's not there, Belichick's not there, but you can't predict who's going to get the ball. Like it's a different receiver every game going off. It's a different running back who might be getting handed off to.
Rabel.
Yeah.
He's comes from that tree. He comes from the Patriots culture. He's bringing that back now, and that's what they need because they kind of lost it after Belichick.
They still got McDaniels there, I believe, right? It's the OC.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a lot of influence from Bill
Yeah.
Belichick still there. So the culture's there.
It is interesting. Anything else on the East? I mean, we'll talk more. I'm just kind of talking standings wise.
No, I think you just keep moving through it quickly.
Annoying at AFC North because that was supposed to be a fun, competitive watch. The Browns stink. There was a chance that either Flacco figured it out or one of those two rookies had an exciting year, but that is not the case at all. Quinshon Judkins does look good.
That shows a lot of
Great.
promise.
Yeah, which is
Dylan Gabriel shows a little bit of, I mean, not the last game, but
yeah.
he did prior to this past weekend.
I
Ravens,
don't think he turned the ball over though in that game, did he?
I don't remember.
but they didn't score much.
They did not. I have my second quarterback in my 14-man super flex league. It's rough.
Yeah, that's right.
Him and Geno Smith.
You're doing great in ours, though.
This might be a hot
So-
take too, but I feel like this always happens with this division. Like usually not the Ravens, but I always feel like we come in here and we're like Joe Burrow's hurt, this person's hurt on the
It's been
Steelers,
the same stuff.
this person's hurt. The Cleveland can't get a QB. Like it's the same story with this division for like the last 4 or 5
We
years.
just don't want to. It's like Ben Simmons. We just don't want to believe it.
Yeah,
in
we
the
just-
season
because you see it on paper and it's
yeah,
an incredible
There's one thing
division.
That's
always consistent. Yeah, and the Pittsburgh Steelers will end up with 8 wins at
doesn't
least.
make any sense.
Yeah,
Rodgers looks pretty good.
yeah.
And DK had some good games.
The
as
Rodgers
well.
Metcalf link up
DK
is
is
getting
looking
better and better.
and it's looking. Go ahead.
It's looking better and better every
So
week.
much better.
And the red zone targets are higher. Like at first it was let me feel you out, get some targets in. Now it's like you are my target when we need a touchdown type of thing. So good for anyone who has Metcalf in fantasy. I said in the beginning of the year, I don't know why, but I took DJ Moore over Metcalf in like the 4th round or 5th round of a draft. And as I clicked more, I was like, I don't want him. I don't know why I did this.
I took Metcalf in our league just for the pure volume of it. I was like, he's the only receiver there.
Yeah.
And Rodgers is finding him right now.
And he's known for that. Devontae Adams, Jordy Nelson. Like,
Yeah.
he's known for hitting his one.
Yeah. Anyway, they're 4-1, so they're looking pretty good. Caleb Johnson is not playing, so we were way wrong with that. I think
He
he's
got
a
the
great
same amount of
player.
touches as Kenneth Gainwell last week. So
Did he do as well as Kenneth Gainwell?
Do they run
Close,
the
I
ball
think.
on offense?
I mean, Warren gets, some production when he's playing. Anyway, they're 4-1. Bengals 2-4. Burrow's out for like 8 weeks. I don't know, maybe more. He's been out now for 3 already.
Turf toe.
They are 2-4. Jamar Chase putting up some decent numbers recently for fantasy purposes,
Yeah,
but
Joe
Bengals are
Flacco gives them a
blown
little bit of
out.
hope.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the in-division trading? I know Tomlin had a comment on that. It's like, I've never seen a team in my division make another team better with a trade like this mid-season.
It is interesting. The Browns have been out of contention for so long that I feel like you just don't care. I mean,
I think to your point, I think it shows a little bit of like worry on Tomlin's part. It's like, all right, dude, relax. You worried about the Bengals all of a sudden? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, I agree. Like, it definitely shows worry on Tomlin's part, and I get it. You don't want to make your in-division rival better. Like, if the Eagles all of a sudden next year weren't great, I don't think they'd be inclined to, sell AJ Brown to the Cowboys. But if they were consistently bad, like the Giants, for example, and that, like, if Russell Wilson went to the Commanders because Daniels went down, it'd be like, wow, Giants stink. I don't think they care what the Commanders do. I don't know. That would be my take. So the Browns are just that bad.
I think that it shows worry too because Tomlin's usually not outspoken like that. He's usually the guy like, no comment. Like, we're gonna focus on us. We're gonna talk it internally. We're not gonna worry about it. And like going out speaking about that on a team that is a dangerous offense with Chase Brown, with T. Higgins, with Jamar Chase. Like, I don't know. That's like, to me.
So do you agree with Tomlin that it should be a worry?
No,
Like, that's what I was kind of trying to answer Abe's question in that, like, yeah.
I think they
if
can
I'm
make a
the Browns,
push.
I think it's just.
I think they can make a push.
Yeah, me
but
too.
I think the Steelers are better.
Steelers should care. Browns, I could see not caring.
I
they're
don't
all in division.
think they can make a push enough for the Steelers to care. That's right where I'm at.
Okay.
Enough of a push for the wild card, not enough push for the Steelers potentially.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not that high on the Steelers still, even though they're. Well, I guess that's not true. I take that back. I always forget that, like, it's Rodgers.
I've been saying this
Rodgers.
since I started coming on the pod, dude. People get so stuck on Rodgers and like how bad he was when he came back from an Achilles tear, nonetheless.
I meant, like, I have Russell Wilson in my head still as their quarterback, and I'm like, oh, they're 4-1, but I don't believe in it. But Rodgers is there, and thus I do believe in a 4-1.
And last year, dude, he looked great. He looked so good.
Yeah.
And their defense is going to be good. So if Rodgers can keep them in the game, make a couple big plays down the stretch.
Then Jalen Ramsey was huge for them, dude. He looks great.
Darius Slay, I know he's always in and out, but those are 2 good pickups for them.
Yeah, yeah. And then to round out that division, you have the Baltimore Ravens at 1-5. They're injured. Their defense cannot stop a nosebleed, and their offense cannot move the ball right now. It's been surprisingly bad.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry had a couple of games where it was like 8 carries for 30 yards or less. And that's because they couldn't throw the ball. Lamar injured. Cooper Rush is usually a good backup to have, I think. But
he's good in Dallas for a while.
He hasn't been able to move the ball in that offense. People just stop the run and have been taking care of business. So they're in bad shape.
I don't think they definitely need to turn around quicker, and like hopefully Lamar comes back after the bye and they just go on a crazy win streak. But they've been good against the run. They can't stop the pass at all.
Yeah. I mean, 1-5, you're in a hole that you need to be 8-1.
You can win one game the rest of the year. That's it, probably. And it can't be in division. I will say they just signed Chauncey Gardner-Johnson.
To the practice squad?
So he maybe could help out with that, like, pass defense and even just, like, that little bit of, like, a dog mentality back there. Because
I got some news for you. He's been released.
They released him already?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That was so quick.
And then he was released within the same week.
He in a fight?
I have no idea. He posted something on social media saying thankful for like all his teammates in the past and blah blah blah. He was like trying to
Dude, his career might be done.
Yeah, that's what he was trying to put that message out there that he's going to be a good teammate wherever he lands. But it's not looking too good for your boy TJ. And I love TJ.
That was such a good place for him to be too, because like if I was horrible, like
why not take a shot? Because you're in this hole already.
Think about the history there and the culture there. You have Ray Lewis and you have Ed Reed come in and you sit down, brother. Like, and they're gonna talk to him and get his act straight because he's a great football player,
Absolutely.
Phenomenal football player. He's just a piece of work that no one wants to deal with.
Yeah, and he's at this point of his career where he's not the same football player. So
still talented. I just don't think it's worth the locker room. I don't know. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Could have helped
but
the Ravens, but I guess it won't.
Hopefully land somewhere well, gets back together.
Yeah.
We'll see.
To round out the AFC, we're gonna go to the West, Ave.
Ooh, it was
And-
Chargers.
Yeah, the
Chiefs.
no, Chiefs are in third.
Oh,
It's
you're
Chargers-
talking about the order.
Yeah, well, whatever. Yeah,
Okay.
Chargers,
I was thinking about teams.
Broncos,
Broncos are in
Chiefs,
second.
Raiders.
Okay.
Yeah, so Broncos and Chargers are both 4-2.
Okay.
And then Chiefs at 3-3 had a rough start, tough start of their schedule.
Right.
Lost, and then they've looked pretty good ever since.
Mhm.
Ever since Ryan Clark said this is not a good football team, they seem to look like a pretty damn good football team.
They got 15 back there. They'll be all right.
Yeah, and they got 4. Did he play last week?
Go
Rashi, right?
Bolts, go! Go Bolts, go!
Oh, we're on the
And Mike
Arrowhead. We're in
is
Arrowhead right now.
back. He has done his Popeyes. And yes, go Bolts, go. They have had
They've had
some
some tough
obstacles
losses
recently, but
What-
I looked great, especially in the beginning of the year.
And the parts that have looked bad are the parts that you're and I don't want to say like okay, because you obviously want to look great all the time, but aren't as big of a worry this early on in the season. It's more of an offense thing where like the motion's not there, or like schemes are just off. Like certain players and certain routes are a little off one another. Justin Herbert misses a read here and there. These are things you can watch film and work on. That defense has showed up every single week. That's what wins you football games. That's what wins you division. That's what wins you playoff games. So having a defense that's locked in and week out, we can work on the offense, watch film, and get better at that. There's defense that win championships that are consistent, which is huge for them right now.
Yeah, I totally agree with everything you said there. Amari and Hampton going out was tough,
Pain.
but Hassan Haskins came up and
Vidal looks good.
I thought Haskins got more of the touch.
They might
Vidal's the
trade for
guy.
Brees Hall, from what I've seen.
I don't think so.
Brees Hall's a rental.
Brees Hall needs to get out of New York.
He's
so
getting out of
please.
New York no matter what
Yeah.
after this year. That is a real thing.
How long's
He's-
Hampton out?
Apparently multiple
He's on
weeks. It might
IR.
be-
Yeah, 4 weeks.
Nope.
At
It
least.
was reported.
I know, but IR is at least 4
I
weeks.
thought
I'm
I saw
saying.
8 somewhere, which is a
I
lot,
saw 7.
obviously. But like they got pretty good backups. I mean, I guess they're gonna. I feel like you're gonna have to give
I mean,
up a lot for
if you can
Brees
get
Hall.
Brees Hall. Well, his
It's a
contract's
contract
expiring.
year, and it's kind of known that they're not. Like he's tweeted that he's not signing there, and they've come out
He
and
should
say
sign
that
there.
he is not our guy, word for word.
Oh yeah, and he said, "I'm not their guy."
So I don't think it would be that. It'd probably be like a 4th, 5th.
Yeah, which sounds crazy,
Maybe
but that is
Dub.
what it is.
Dang, I have to put some money on the Chargers. That'd be great.
That'd be incredible.
Yeah.
And then coming back too, because Brees is like a quick guy that like maybe could take up the receiving game, and then have Hampton just be like an explosive, like between the tackle, more of a physical runner.
Yeah,
That team, dude, this team's dangerous. Justin Herbert looks great too. I mean, he's got to keep that brain on. He turns it off sometimes. Thinking about Madison Beer too much.
how could you not, man? Yeah. So anyway, that division will be very exciting because the Chargers look great. The Chiefs are still chiefing, and the Broncos are just a tough win, man. Whether they look good, when they look good, they look great, and when they look bad, they're just still hard to beat. They're just a tough team to win against.
Defense just grind you down there. I want to say that the Chiefs are not getting enough love from us.
I just said the Chiefs. Are
I know,
still
but
chiefing.
dude, I think they might be I'm gonna say
The best Chiefs team they've been in a while.
I think they might be the best team in the NFL again. I think they might be
At 3-3.
at
They
3 and
look
3.
really, really.
They've been so
recently.
injured throughout this entire year.
Did they just play Baltimore, or who did they just play? Somebody good, and they manhandled. I think it was Baltimore.
I think it was Baltimore
It was
too.
supposed to
but-
be a good
yeah.
game. Yeah.
But either way, you get Worthy back now. He looks
Worthy,
great.
yeah, Worthy's been good.
Looks
Rashee
great. You
Rice.
finally get Rashee back.
Yeah.
That defense is looking better. I don't know, dude. They
I
look
feel like they can't run the
good.
ball. though.
Ever since they played us.
They it's more this, they don't run the ball. I don't know if
You
they
think so?
can't.
They just don't
probably
need
can't.
to.
They
Just don't
probably
need
can't.
I don't think
But they don't.
can run the
Maybe
ball.
they'll-
They,
what
they
if they
do a
ch-
lot of screen passes to Pacheco.
that's true.
Hunt.
Here you go. There's a question for you. Do you take to win the division now? Chiefs trade for Brees Hall, Chargers trade for Brees Hall. Who would win between the two teams?
The Chiefs trade for Brees. I don't know if they know how to use them. I don't think their run game is good enough.
I don't think you're
Um,
giving Kareem Hunt enough love there, dude. He's looked great there throughout his entire career. His first
How
stint
about
there
this season?
and last year.
Has he looked great?
Not great, but like
Yeah.
It's because he's more in a committee. When he's had the role, he's looked great. Last year when Pacheco went down, he looked great. Beginning of his career when he was young,
I think it
looked
would
great.
make a bigger impact if he went to the Chiefs.
I think he'd make a bigger impact because of the injuries with the Chargers. I believe he'd have a bigger impact there.
It's interesting. I think the Chiefs. I think Mahomes is give him. It's like giving an
Another
assassin more weapons,
Yeah.
teaching him a new trait to get his target. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. He looks incredible.
All right, we got to move. Let's go to the NFC South. Now, there's only one. Well, I guess there's two teams, but there's really one team we're talking about.
The Saints.
The
Boomer Sooner.
Yes.
Yeah.
The GOAT Sooner.
MVP.
My boy, MVP, Baker Mayfield. Dude, what a king. He got a lot of bad press, especially in Carolina. But hey, winning, I guess, changes the narrative a little bit. And now that he's winning, he's kind of badass. And before he was kind of like a misfit. But looking back on it, so cool at Oklahoma. He is slinging that thing, Ave.
He's
And
very, very good.
He, like Mike said, he's MVP right now, I think, in my book.
My iPad's gone.
Dude, I thought that was the laptop, and I was like, after all that.
No, and I think we're still recording, and things are good too. So RIP to the iPad, Ave. Everything all good over there?
Big does look great. He's got them at 5-1.
Dude, they're the best team in that division. And it's not close.
Oh yeah,
they're playing through injuries too. Like Bucky Irvin hasn't been in, Mike Evans hasn't been in. They're still winning. Defense looks good. Big.
Dude, honestly, Rashad White
MVP
being
candidate.
decent is kind of bittersweet for me because I thought we had a nasty trade for
Oh,
him.
yeah.
And
I thought it was a steal.
if you want to pick that up off camera.
Apparently, we don't know ball, though.
Yeah, like if like that trade was lucrative and clean, and I was like, oh, what a great deal for us.
We're going to go on the win fantasy championship forever.
And then Bucky Irving came out of nowhere and was great. And now we see Rashad still play well, and I'm going, it was a good trade. Like it was a good trade, and he is valuable. He just doesn't play anymore because Bucky's better. So, but yeah, Rashad White coming back playing great for the Bucks too. Falcons
will be dangerous. They're just they don't show up enough. They're too streaky. Like they're too young.
Falcons?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're too young.
But Bijan Robinson, oh my
Drake London,
goodness.
and even
Drake
Penix,
London's having a killer season
Penix
too.
looks great too.
Yeah.
Like even Pitts is having probably one of the best seasons of his career.
Yeah.
I just don't think they show up enough. I just don't think they do. The Carolina, whoa, them. That's how long it's been since we've done this.
Right?
Yeah, it'll shut them out, but not only shut them out, beat them by more than 4 tutties. Like,
yeah,
you don't see that in the NFL.
No,
Yeah,
like they got
Carolina
whooped on.
stinks.
And how does your offense? We just said how all their weapons are on their offense. We just talked about it. They got shut out by the Panthers.
Yeah,
it's
like they
pretty
just
bad.
don't show up sometimes. So I don't know. I just don't.
I mean, that's you're kind of expecting.
Well, they're
that with
only ever
younger
going to be a
teams.
wild card team.
They're going to be inconsistent.
I don't know if they will be. That's why I think Tampa is like by far the best team in that division.
Oh yeah, we're
sure.
in
I don't think
agreement
anyone's
there.
arguing there.
Yeah, but they should be fun towards the end of the season though. They might sneak into the wild card.
I'm rooting for
as
Carolina.
far as Atlanta.
I want Carolina to win that division. So
Carolina
bad.
looks better than
Really?
I thought they
Bryce
would.
Young,
Buccaneers
baby.
being good.
Love Bryce Young. I love Teddy
Really?
McMillan. Bryce Young's a good dude.
I didn't know. I mean, I didn't know you were.
How do you not
It's like
root
a
for him, dude?
random-
He has not playing great because horrible coaching, horrible management. Sits down, Andy Dalton's doing all right. He gets even more backlash. Andy Dalton starts to suck. Bryce Young comes back in, balls out, and all he does is compliment his team and compliment his coaches and compliment Andy Dalton for being a good mentor. Great guy, great stand-up guy. Gotta
Alabama
root for him.
mentality.
Go Birds. Yeah, all right. I'm rooting for the Bucks, but yeah,
I mean,
'cause
wherever
the-
he goes next, he's going to be a stud. That's the
The
proven
pipeline for
fact
Carolina.
of the NFL.
Yeah,
If you're a QB for Carolina and you're supposed to be really good and you've been a first-round draft pick,
you will
high
sign
stock,
a huge contract.
you will be good somewhere else and will get paid and will be like great.
Yeah, that's true.
Can we talk about Rico Daddle one time for Rico?
Yeah,
One
we
time
should, but
for him.
I actually hate it. I hate it.
All
was
I had
like,
to
oh,
say is rip.
my one chance.
You think Chiba's coming back? He's done.
They kind of came out and said like, we'll see what'll happen. Like, and you also just paid Chubas so much
Yeah,
money.
yeah,
You just
but
paid him
what?
a
I mean,
bag.
back to back 200.
doing? What is Chuba doing?
Chuba's great.
He just wants
No,
it
he's
more.
not.
Yeah, he's good.
This
Rico
dude
just
went over
wants it more.
200 twice. Chuba hasn't
Back to
sniffed
back.
triple digits once.
Well, dude,
this
that's
year.
also like unheard of.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
And it
think
was
anybody's
twice in a
actually
row.
done 200
That was-
No.
back-to-back games
No.
ever.
I think Chuba's been battling injury all year.
Wow. Figure it out.
Hey,
Yeah,
you.
I didn't want to draft him. I was forced to draft him. There was
Story of
no
my
one else on the
life.
board.
Oh, do you want to tell them about our trade or no?
No, we'll do that at the end. I just want to get through these rankings
All right,
quick
go, rip
because
'em.
we got Niners, Seahawks, and Rams all at 4-2 in the NFC West. Cardinals.
Wait, there's another team in the NFC South.
Yeah, probably. We talked about who we need to talk about. Cardinals are 2-4 in the bottom there. I think in order.
John Gannon.
All due respect to Darnold, he's doing way. I think I'm on record saying like, yeah, he had a great year in Minnesota. It was a good. What? It was a good. He is a good quarterback. Period. End of sentence. He's moving that offense better than they've moved in the past few years. He's thrown for a ton of yards. I thought it was a Minnesota thing with the weapons he had there, and it is, but he's good. And yes, JSN is a great receiver, but just hats off to Darnold. That being said, I would go Rams are the best in that division, and then the Niners. Niners just had Fred Warner go down again too. So
That's a big miss.
they're a
All-pro
little bit beat
linebacker.
up. McCaffrey is so good.
He's just sucking,
That-
Dog.
sucking
that-
all the healthiness out of everyone in
Yeah.
that locker.
Hey.
If we haven't added him
Hey, yo,
to the
man.
list, if we haven't added him to the list yet,
Of exciting white boys.
Dave, do you want to formally announce?
I believe he's confirmed. He's like
Okay.
a Hall of Fame exciting quiet.
I think it was only Josh Allen. I don't think that McCaffrey ever did
Oh,
anything
because
last
of
year that week.
maybe because of the Achilles.
Yeah, because it was since this has birthed.
I feel like back ordered though, he was like the original exciting
the
quiet.
OG White. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Well, he's an honorary in the sideline banter. Exciting White. He is so good. It's
Dude,
unbelievable.
he's so he doesn't come off the field either. He gets everything like he touches the ball every single down and he like never comes off the field.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
That being said, I think I have the Rams as the best team in that division. Just more of a full package, great defense, two great receivers, stud quarterback, and Mike. We'll ship it over to you here because I'm sure you want to talk about the running back, Kyron Williams, who you were able to hang on to in a trade that went down.
Yeah, but I'm Seahawks, Rams, Niners.
Seahawks, Rams, Niners. Okay.
I
So
was
are
just
you out on the Niners because of the injuries, or you would probably have it that
both
way?
because of the injuries. Apparently, Puka might miss some time too, and I think that's
Mhm.
going to hurt them a bunch.
I think I have the
Um,
Rams pretty strongly.
I
don't
love
know.
the Rams. I came into this year saying how they were going to win this division. I think they're a great team. Matthew Stafford looks great. Sean McVay looks great. Great.
Handsome guy. He
Drawing
does
up all the
look great.
schemes and everything. Like,
Yeah.
he is awesome.
Yeah.
I just think I was looking into it. Their plus 50 point differential. That defense has been unreal. Like, it's just a
They
new
are.
culture there. And I'm all on the bandwagon that Sam Darnold is a good QB. Like, if you watch the tape, if you watch the film, it's not just the stats. The throws he is making are impressive. He's leading people in the slot. He's putting people in motion. He's calling like audibles at the line, like getting the run game going. He's really making it work there. I don't know. Like, I'm all on that train. I think they're going to be a much dangerous team, and you can put a needle in it right here and just remember that they're going to be a good team in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think that's why I end up. Who'd you end up speaking about? The Rams or the Seahawks?
Seahawks.
Yeah, I think Darnold's going to be able to take them to the playoffs, but the difference for me is that I think the Rams, for whatever reason, are just more of a threat when it comes to playoff football.
I would agree with that. I was talking purely who wins the division. If I face you in playoffs, I'm probably more scared of the Rams. Yes.
Okay. Ave, you got comms on that, or you want to?
I mean, I thought we were remiss by not shouting out Mac Jones stepping in for Brock Purdy for the Niners. He's been excellent this season.
That's why you're a part of the show, so that you can shout out Mac Jones.
Mac Jones, has
Another
been-
White, if you will.
yeah, another exciting white to add to the. I don't know if he's made it that far, but he's
No.
having a great season.
More exciting than we probably thought he was going to be.
Yes.
You know the funny story, like the full circle funny story about that?
Let's hear it.
Shanahan wanted him. Like
To-
was
as a
very
starter or
outspoken. There
just
was
like-
there was a huge drama around it because
Mhm.
he was not happy that management wanted to trade for Trey Lance and like give up a
Gotcha.
bunch of like picks and all
Yeah.
his value after they just got McCaffrey with.
Mhm.
Oh, that was the same draft.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he won at Mac Jones, and there was this
Trey
huge
Lance sucked.
suck,
That's crazy that
similar to Anthony Richardson.
worse.
Oh, very close actually, but either way, it doesn't really matter. They both careers are done.
Was Anthony Richardson
unfortunately.
number 1 overall?
Yeah, but either way,
That's a problem.
isn't that funny?
Was he really? Oh yeah, the Colts.
I think so. Yeah. But isn't that funny that Shanahan won at Mac Jones and Mac Jones looks great
Yeah,
right
he
now?
does look
So
very
good.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
how
he got
funny
up
is
there
that?
and said, "Hey, this is Brock's team, yada yada yada." But he looks great, and they're ready to hand him. They'll hand him the keys whenever Brock does go down.
The only question here, this is just interesting to talk about. I know we're trying to move on here, but does this hurt Brock Purdy even more of the narrative of this is a system
quarterback?
QB if you play
Absolutely.
for Shanahan?
I think so.
It's got to hurt that even more, right? And I think Brock Purdy's great. Like, I think he makes great reads, and like Shanahan can't make the reads.
I
for
mean, he
him.
just makes it easy for him. Like,
Hey,
but he's still making the plays.
Management is part of being a quarterback. It's like good passing and anything else. I mean, yes, it does, but part of being a good quarterback is managing the clock and things like
Mhm.
it's something Lamar Jackson honestly could work on, and then he would probably be a Super Bowl champ by now. Although
I
he
don't
is,
think so.
he
Just
is
got
great.
canceled with that com.
He chokes in the playoffs because he can't manage the clock. Hands it back to Mahomes or Allen every time and
He's
loses.
getting caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Yeah. All right, let's go to some hometown hoops here.
We don't have to.
Giants beat us recently. We've had a horrible week of sports, well, particularly me. Abe's slightly better. Anyway, we're leading this division 4-2. I don't know about the Commanders. I'll be honest with you. You guys are gonna have to fill me in on whatever the hell
Injuries.
they're doing.
You got to see when Caden gets back.
Cowboys are 2-3, high flying offense, but also can't stop a nosebleed. So you're gonna have to outshoot them, which could be tough. But I don't see them being a real threat just because, I mean, they're 2-3 for a reason. Giants, crazy interesting team. It's like they're a movie, like a bunch of characters. But I don't think they're legit. Scatterbo does look cool. Jackson
Set back.
Dart, I think all three of us have believed in since the beginning. Sucks that he plays for the Giants, but I don't think they're completely built and ready to win. Eagles, they suck. I'm out. Saquon sucks. O-line sucks. Hurt
O-line
sucks.
is so
Everyone
bad.
sucks. Defense is a joke.
We
I
got
don't
guys
know.
retiring
Commanders are
mid-season.
going to win this division,
No, they're
and
not.
we're and we suck. We suck.
You're so out.
Yeah, hate them.
I think-
I'm looking at this right here. Negative 1 point differential. We're 4-2. What a fucking joke. We suck.
I mean, we shouldn't have beat the Rams either, and we shouldn't have beat somebody else. So it's so
I
close to us
hate
being
those
2 and
comments.
4.
I hate those
We
comments.
suck.
I hate that, like, we shouldn't have. Why not? Because Jalen showed up in the second half and, like, played well,
because
and
we
that's why
blocked
we
the field
won.
goal and scored.
Defense, special teams are a part of winning football
It's like
games.
a 1 in a million shot that we.
I'm
I
not
don't
cashed
disagree
in
with
on.
that.
I'm
but
not
we-
sitting
I
here.
still- it
I'm
was
not sitting here defending
disgusting.
them, saying like they're gonna go on and win the Super Bowl. I think they win this division. I think that against the Giants, you're never gonna go in there and dominate with the narrative around it all after just losing a game. You're just never gonna do that. When everyone around the whole fan base is saying you gotta go in New York and dominate, it never happens. That's any fan base ever. Not even just to blame that. We're also banged up in
Yeah,
that
the
game.
O-line
Like, dude,
is-
there were so many people not playing.
Yeah.
And then Quinion goes down in the second quarter. Like, we already didn't have Adoree in. I'm pretty
We
sure he
suck.
was out injured. Like,
Adoree's terrible.
but he
I
was
hate
injured
Adoree
too. But he's
Jackson.
your next guy up,
And,
and he's injured too. So now you're your
yeah.
top 2 cornerbacks down.
And Keely Ringo, I don't want to ever see him on the field
He's
again.
hard.
I
but-
just think there's nothing where it's like, oh, this is the problem, and we can fix it. It's like there's something new every game that we fucking blow at.
Well, I think some of it's what I just said, and I think there is something going on with AJ Brown and stuff. But I think
Can you turn that light a little bit more towards Abe? I think other way. Yeah. I don't know if that did
He
anything.
didn't do anything.
Yeah. So no, I mean, yes, they have injuries, of course, but I don't know. I couldn't. It
Are
was
you-
ugly watching.
are
this
you
past
in on
game,
the-
Jalen Carter was out against them
He
too.
was.
The Giants.
which does change like the whole scheme.
the
for
whole
an
defense,
offense.
the whole entire scheme.
Are you guys out on the
I
OC?
Yes,
Yeah, I don't
actually
put
am
too low.
on him.
Yeah.
That's-
Do you
That's-
think? Do you
You beat
think?
me to it. That was the one thing I was going to come in and say.
Yeah, I am out.
done.
Yeah.
Too
Do you-
many third and long runs.
Not even that. The lack of adjustments being made. Like you've
That was a
seen.
problem last year too.
Yeah, I
until the
mean,
end
so
of the year.
I'm actually a big proponent of what did you think after the Bucks game last year when we had 3 total yards through the 30 quarters?
I was scared.
You're like, this team sucks. I'm out on it, and we went on and we won the Super Bowl. Like the same.
I was about where I am now.
It's the same thing. Like this is not like
It's
an.
not bad.
This is unfortunately not like an unfamiliar.
I understand the
narrative
old
for
Philly
Eagles
sports fans now, though. Like, it is stressful.
and it's 3 years in a row
It
because even
sucks.
after we won the Super Bowl last time, it was that collapse was monumental. It's been going on since then.
Well, that was like a whole quarterback situation too. So
Yeah.
it's a little bit different, but it's still the same feeling.
Yeah.
This year I am worried about the OC, and then the O line. I am just worried. Like they're just getting banged up every single game. Like if there's no continuity on the O line, we can't really do much.
Can't do anything. Our entire persona, our entire culture, entire scheme is built around that offensive line.
Exactly.
And defensive line for that matter. That's my whole point of saying how there's all these people hard on the defensive line as well. There's a reason why Cam Scatterbo got in 3 times.
Because we suck.
They
All
just
right.
run it through our face all
NFC
day.
North. Quick synopsis. Packers out in front, really, because they tied the Cowboys. It was the Cowboys, right?
Yeah.
They tied the Cowboys, so they're 3-1-1. They do look legit. Josh Jacobs looks phenomenal behind that offensive line, so scoring touchdowns as he always does. Wide receiver room,
Matthew Golden's waking up though. He's
he
going to
is.
be a problem.
But it's still been like a
year.
weird question mark, like it has been the past couple years, like 4 above average receivers, and I don't know who's going to be great, and almost neither do they.
It's a huge question mark is that on the sideline they're showing Christian Watson and they're showing like how hyped they are for him to come back, and it's like he hasn't played it what feels like a year and a half.
Yeah, and
like
you have 3 Christian Watsons, maybe. I don't know. It's like they have a bunch of Christian Watsons.
it's not like
all the
he's
same
it's
guy.
not like he's been so talented in the past
Yeah.
that he's just gonna come in and be like the
And
one
change
there.
it.
I think Matthew Golden's still the one there. Like
Every year they have Matthew Golden, and then
Yeah.
Matthew Golden becomes Romeo Dobbs, and then you become
Jaden
Christian
Reed.
Watson, and then you become Jordy Nelson, and you retire. But yeah, I mean, they're winning games. They're a great team, kind of like a
Defense is great.
Steelers situation, just well
Great coach
organized.
as well.
And then you have the Lions right behind them, who would have probably the same record, except again that tie. So
what a great game against the Chiefs too.
yeah, they
And the Chiefs look great against whether best team in football.
that's who I was talking about. The Chiefs beat them by 10, right?
Mhm.
But they were out in front the whole
See
game.
how it comes back to me all of a sudden.
The Chiefs were they looked
great.
great.
Best team in
against the
football right
Lions.
now.
Lions still look dangerous. Offense still moving very, very well. Hopefully they stay healthy because I mean, last year was a huge problem for them. I think 22 injuries overall. And then you have Vikings with some QB issues. They're
Carson Wentz looks good though, dude.
good enough.
Low
Good enough.
key.
Good enough
Yeah,
to win some games,
He,
but
he does have some of the times he does sling them things.
Yeah, dude. he's
Sometimes
doing-
hey, I always
sling
liked the way
things.
Carson slung that thing.
He went international with it too and
Yeah.
sling them things
What do you-
out there.
Oh yeah, he did.
Dude, he's been looking good actually.
He's been looking
he is
not
good.
bad.
They're not going to win the division with him. I don't think they're going to necessarily win the division.
It's
with
going to be the
JJ.
same thing as last year, where it's not going to be as good. The Vikings won't go 14-2 like they did last year, but like they're going to go 12 and
Their
whatever,
defense is so
six,
good
12
too.
and 5.
Yeah, Jordan
Brian Flores
Addison
got them boys
looks
playing.
pretty good since his return. He was suspended 3 games. He's gotten like 7 or 8 targets a game.
And Jefferson's the best receiver in the league. So
Yeah, so he's they're not too focused on Addison. And then we got the Bears. 3-2.
who
News
looks better too?
News to me.
Is every team in that division above 500?
Yeah.
That is
again.
indeed the case.
Yeah.
Roma Dunze is definitely clearing a path as the wide receiver 1, which isn't the biggest shock in the world, but I don't think people necessarily would put their money on it. As Randy Arozarena
The,
hits a home run.
the shock part was when they just played the Commanders, where it was Luther Burton actually. That is what's like interesting. 'Cause
He had
it's
a big
been Rome.
game.
It's been Rome. Yeah, and then Luther Burton just went off.
Yeah, but it's Rome.
They've also shown that they can be a great football team because I'm a big proponent of great football teams find a way to win, and they should not have won that game against the Commanders at all.
No, they should
Late
not have
fumbles,
field goal.
late turnovers,
Yeah.
get a stop. Like they really put their heels in and made plays happen.
Yeah, my brain
up.
is not ready for the Bears to be good yet. It's kind of like when the Lions started being good. I was like,
Culture is everything. I think these teams that are
That's where Ben
consistently
Johnson
good
is,
are
right?
so big. Yes, like Ben Johnson, Matt LaFleur, Dan Campbell, Kevin O'Connell, Matt Shanahan, like
good pitch.
Sean McVay. Like culture matters so big.
You
in
just said
the
Nick
NFL.
Sirianni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy Reid.
Anyway, I think that's
Tomlin.
it. That rounds it out. So I'm sure we missed a couple of things we wanted to say. But that was pretty much just a recap of the current standings and the just general comms for the season so far. But Mike, Ave, any particular duds or heroes you want to call out? We can maybe do hero, dud, dud, dud. I know it's kind of
Let's do that. That's a good one. We can do it quick.
sure. So
I can start us off. I have a really good one.
I have a really good one too. I have a
Already-
feeling you're gonna take it. Cal Raleigh home run. They're down. I mean, they're down big, but
I probably
Go
am going
ahead.
to take it. I have
yeah,
to.
yeah, it's fine. You deserve it.
You know how bad it hurts?
You deserve it.
I hate this guy. I hate him so much. He's the
Why?
worst running back in the league.
Why?
I don't want him ever. I've
Say
been
it to the camera.
I've been
Why?
trying to trade him in a dynasty league for 3 years. I think he's an injured bum, and he's always injury prone, and I've never seen good tape on him. Until this year, Javonte Williams is my hero. I think he came out of absolutely nowhere out of the grave and revitalized his career, and he looks quick. He looks agile. He has the speed. He has the power, and he's in a great offense that scores at volumes and endless touchdowns. He's a fantasy hero of mine, and I just traded Luke for him and Drake London. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank you for my hero.
you got it. You got it. I was gonna go with somebody. So you said fantasy, and maybe I'm gonna switch up and go more fantasy. And it is early, so I have two. If you don't say my second one, I do want to bring it back up. My hero is gonna be why can't I think of his name? Quentin Johnston. He was somebody I hated more than Mike hated Javonte Williams. He's a guy I kept running into, ended up on my team either as a waiver wire or a late round draft or something. Was always highly touted as a prospect. Could not catch the ball. Physically couldn't catch the ball. I watched it last year. He's come out and he's dropped multiple 20-point games with targets, with receptions. His last game was a little bit iffy, but if I had to say, in that Javonte Williams sort of surprise hero so far this year, Quentin Johnston is my pick.
It's funny you say the no catch thing. The first thing I thought when you said his name was no hands.
Yeah, can't catch.
Mhm.
All right, Dave.
I already
Your
even
hero.
said my hero.
Yeah.
We talked about him, but Rico Dowdle, all the fantasy owners that picked him up in these last few weeks,
All it takes is 2 games.
I hope you enjoyed it. Chuba is back, but let's see how the rest of the season goes.
Yeah.
But back-to-back 30-plus if you're in PPR is crazy coming from a backup. And I hope that boosted you to make playoffs in whatever leagues that you're in.
Yeah. Some honorable mention heroes, not fantasy-wise maybe, but just in real football, I would go the quarterbacks, Drake May, Daniel Jones, Baker Mayfield.
Are you done?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to let you guys know, listen to this stack of wide receivers that I have in my work league. It's a 10-man league. I've got Jalen Waddle, Justin Jefferson, JSN, Puka Nacua,
Oh my gosh.
and T. Higgins.
Who are your running backs?
My running
We
backs
don't talk
are
about that.
Sean and Rico
What?
Dowdle.
What?
Hey, you dressed
Did
as
you-
people wearing helmets.
Did you break the record for points in a week last week?
Last week I almost did. I had 180, so defenses don't score that much in this league.
Wow. All right. Give us some duds. Who do you got, Michael?
Michael
I think I
Dudley's.
gotta go with who I traded away. He hurt me so bad.
Oh, come on.
I think I have to.
Okay, go for it.
I think Derrick Henry's my dud.
I think it's early to say that, but go ahead.
It is early to say, but these are too early
Technically, he had a
calls.
great
These
week.
are too early calls.
Yeah, you're right.
You had a one great week.
You did.
It was a great week.
He
too.
sucks.
It was a
dude.
30-pluser.
I wanted. I'm a huge fan of Derrick Henry.
Last week he actually ran for like 120.
Yes, he just didn't get in the end zone.
Yeah.
That's his problem, and there's no receiving upside with him. And so for me, I've been against that. In fantasy, I'm always against it. I actually always have too many receivers. I don't have enough running backs. This year I went more running back heavy, and then when I go running backs, I'm always need the receiving upside.
Yeah.
I went against my number one rule, and I took Derrick Henry this year, and he screwed me. He literally lost me weeks. I think there's plenty of time where it can be upside. That's why I took him. I was high on him. He hurt me too hard. I can't forgive him. I can't do it.
Yeah. Fair enough. I'm gonna go with. I'm between two. I'm gonna have to go with Chase Brown. Now I know he is part of a system that is not working, but Jamar Chase is finding a way to put up numbers. And Chase Brown was just so high on all of our boards as far as just like a weapon, whether it was receiving or running. And so when they're usually people like that, like McCaffrey, they thrive when shit hits the fan because it just means more volume for them. He, in my opinion, hasn't like done anything special as a running back himself to change that story. And I'd have liked to seen a little bit more. He's been less than average as somebody who I think all of us, at least in this room, were like, hey, this could be a big year for Chase Brown.
Mm-hmm. I don't really have that much of a dud so far. I mean, the one
My
thing,
teams are all great.
except for my 14 man, yeah, my teams are looking pretty good. Which it didn't.
Well, it doesn't have to be somebody that you own, obviously.
Whoa, what do we mean own?
You know what I mean.
But this was I thought it'd be big brain because of McCaffrey's injury history. I was like, all right, they're gonna be calm with him. That he's not gonna play every single down. I didn't think he'd get as many touches as he's getting. But Brian Robinson, I was like, all right, they traded for him. He might be a good pickup. He basically has not touched the field, I feel like.
Yeah, I guess that could qualify because he is somebody who maybe people thought was going to get touches.
And I think he's a starting running back
at the time.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
In another team, but
yeah, I thought you were going to go with Genty. I mean, I guess it's tough to see.
He's been great.
He's been okay.
He was very
hit or
bad.
miss. He's hot and
He's
cold.
very bad, and he's really good the last 3 weeks.
But it was low key Chip Kelly's fault though, because he was like, it's a young guy. We don't want to give him the ball every single down. Like we have to, get him worked into the NFL. Like these guys are different.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to go with the one that hurts the most.
Who's that?
AJ Brown.
I mean,
yeah, that's a dud for sure.
What about Saquon? I think Saquon's a bigger dud than AJ.
Oh, no way. Not by the numbers, at least.
Not fantasy numbers, no.
Well, I think Saquon's like a
football stats, yes.
Football wise, and they're equidudly. They've both done nothing. Like you can't just I have more yards than you. You both have like one touchdown each, and you can't do anything on your own.
Marvin Harrison as well. I mean, I could go on a few. I got a few on my team.
Yeah, that's true. No, I mean, hey, we're in
Marvin
honorable
Harrison's
mention
okay.
mode.
I think.
No, but he's dudding.
Yeah. I still think he'll pick it up though. There's like other guys that I've lost hope in.
Studs honorable mention Drake London.
Yeah, Drake.
People had doubts about.
He was almost a dud.
He had a
to start
great
the year.
Nah.
He had a great season last year.
And people had doubts with Michael Penix. He's shown he can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Enough of that.
Kincaid. Jake Ferguson.
Yeah.
Excuse that. I probably hurt the ears, but holy moly. He looks like prime Travis Kelce.
Yeah, Ferguson looks good. And
talk about it.
Dating those twins.
Both of them. I'm married to both of them.
Is he really?
No.
Yeah, Tyler Warren, another tight end, though. Rookie tight end, sensational so far this year, yeah.
Do we got any more football, fellas?
Isn't that it for
American or international?
You can just like national football.
National Football League, the No Fun League.
We could cook. No, let's not cook up a parlay for the people. We're just wasting time. Another dinger. I think. Oh,
they're probably putting in their BS relievers.
Okay.
Oh, it's the Blue Jays. Never mind. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Either way.
Yeah.
Abe, go ahead. You can talk about it.
What is this?
NCAA.
Oh, NCAA. It was a huge weekend down in the Cotton Bowl. One of the biggest rivalries in college football. As you know, this guy to my right, and he should be in the full glory of this cam right now, is a Boomer Sooner Oklahoma University football fan.
Oklahoma grad.
And I represent that burnt orange. And we kind of did a number on you guys.
Disgusting.
I mean, Arch Manning has not played up to this standard this entire season, but he was pretty good last Saturday.
He was good enough.
And our running back was really, really good. I can't think of his name right now, but he was very, very good, very dominant. And
we couldn't move the ball at all. What was 23-6 or something like that?
Yeah. Mateer's coming off from injury. He played in the game 18 days after thumb surgery. He didn't look bad. I mean, his throws were on target. They just couldn't connect.
Yeah, it was a tough watch for me. I honestly tried to wipe it clean as quickly as possible. But it was a tough watch. Very sad. I do love the new Johnny Football. But
can I get a hook 'em?
No. If we made a bet, I would have.
Should have bought. We should have said you got to wear a Texas shirt, and I would have.
Hey, now that we have 3 cams and we're upgrading, we're gonna get tripods for all of them.
Yeah.
Hey, next is things that we actually do consistently for fun,
Okay.
which is what that falls into
That's
that
a good bet,
category. Yeah. Mike, did you have any Red River Rivalry comments?
Wait, rivalry.
The only thing that stood out to me is when you said the Arch Manning line, that it hasn't been up to par, and I think that is an absolute understatement.
Nice. Hell yeah, me too. He fucking sucks.
He had a good week last week.
Good enough week.
We can build off that. We
Yeah.
can build off that.
We'll build from there. All right. I think we don't have much on the agenda because we kind of threw it together. We'll revisit college football. We got to get our feedback under us here, ladies and gentlemen.
There's
So
one more
give us a
big thing
break.
now
Is there?
in college football.
Yeah.
It's a $50 million thing that happened.
59.
Penn State University.
The guy that doesn't win.
James Franklin is gone. He has been relieved of his duties at the Penn State
I
University.
was unaware.
Actually,
With the buyout clause of, you said 59 million?
59.
We'll go with $59 million that the school has agreed to pay to fire
imagine
him.
getting paid $59 million to not do your job.
That's the dream. That's the absolute American dream,
Dude,
brother.
I hate to pay him 59 mil, but I think he was
Sucks.
horrible.
Sucks. No
He
culture.
didn't win any big games.
No culture, doesn't
Culture
win,
guy.
no
Every
discipline.
time we say something,
That's his
culture.
favorite word.
I
Dude.
just got done saying how much it matters in football.
I know. Yeah.
And look at all these teams that don't win. There's no culture.
There's no culture
these,
there.
there's
no
these
culture. There's
broken
zero
back,
culture.
broken back, no spine coaches that just don't want to have any rule over their players. They want to be best buddies with them and recruit all of them and be best friends with them.
Even
And then you don't win because of that, because they don't respect you. They don't go out and play for you. They go out and just do whatever.
You got to
Go
play
ahead.
for that thing on your shirt, not
next
what's on
time you
your
go
back.
on rant,
Play for the
Mike,
thing in your
Tell-
chest, not even just on your shirt. Everything.
Okay.
it could be so much better when it actually set up. Right? Look at it. See, you could be yelling
bang.
at the camera, Pat McAfee moment. No, I totally agree. I mean, yeah, sure, culture this, culture that. His
It's the worst.
his record against good teams is
It's
pitiful.
terrible.
Like Penn
Yeah.
State,
It's like 2 wins, 3 wins.
of any of
It's,
them, like good teams. He is Penn State has never been a football team to compete against other top 10 teams. I've never seen it. At
It's the
least.
same thing every year. People come in, they're like, they're going to be great this year. They're high. They're ranked so high. And then they get to any kind of what type of bowl game, and they just
I never trust
Shut
a
his
quarterback. Yeah. Anyway, I did not know that actually, Abe. So
He's going.
news to me. I think the people deserve some NBA talk, even though it's not on the agenda. Cooper Flag
Talk about it.
gonna play point
Dog.
guard. Thought that's pretty cool. Not sure what Kyrie's gonna do. He'll probably play
Kyrie?
point, I guess, when he comes back, but
Yeah.
Kyrie's not starting the year.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what it's all about. But yeah, Cooper Flag is gonna run the point for them to open
Dog.
the season.
Cooper Flag has looked amazing in preseason, and he's 19 years old, and he just is playing with grown men out there, and he looks like he belongs. He's gonna be one of them ones. He's
Yeah,
gonna be one of them ones.
I think so too.
I have something to say about basketball, but it's not exactly basketball related.
That doesn't make any sense.
Does it have to do with the conversation before the podcast
Wait,
about who you can beat
Nah.
101?
Nah,
Wait,
nah,
Mike.
nah.
Imagine
Let's hear it.
to the camera with your chest. It's harder than
How
it
to
looks,
phrase
right?
this?
Isn't
No,
it
I'm
weird?
trying to think about how to phrase this. This guy sucks. He is just so annoying. He always does this dumb, stupid things, and he lies a bunch, and he makes things seem like he's doing something.
Who are we talking about?
It just sucks because
LeBron?
he's the GOAT.
LeBron. Yeah.
It's got
This commercial thing, this whole announcement thing, dude, I thought he was retiring. I was locked in, and it was
Why?
a commercial.
Yeah, it was a commercial. Some dude
Hate it.
sued him because
Good.
he put
he
it
put
in.
Good.
money. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. No, that is nuts. And LeBron is weird. I wish he wasn't so weird.
Yeah, it's corny. He loves attention.
Like MJ's
You
so
get
much
enough of it, you're
cooler.
the GOAT.
It's just a shame that he's the second.
Yeah.
best.
MJ didn't have social media. If MJ had social media, he'd be whack
True,
as
he'd
hell.
be in. Yeah, you're
He
right.
would have been actually probably worse. That dude was a
He would
problem.
have 11 years in NBA. I'll tell you that right now. He would have had.
He might have more kids than Antonio Cromartie too.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. Then something NBA, maybe a team we're excited to watch. I'm
excited to see the Mavs, dude.
There
That
you go.
team can win the
Yeah.
finals.
steal the
That team can win the
They
finals.
can win the
The team
finals
is
in
so
one trade.
good.
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving can win MVP. Cooper Flag can win Rookie of the Year. Anthony Davis can win Defensive Player of the Year. That can all happen in 1 year, and they can all be on the Mavs. That team can win.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Team can win this year.
I mean, this is a team.
All right. Well, Mike's gonna go first. There we go.
This is a team that's been good. They were the number one seed last year. but Lonzo Ball is a Cleveland Cavalier, and I do think that's a really, really great pickup.
Is he
for
going to be a
that team.
6-man kind of guy?
I think so. I don't think he's in the starting role, but
Maybe they have 20 point guards.
yeah, but he's an actual.
He's
point
a
guard.
dog. I
Yeah.
love him. I hate how many guards they have. I hate it. I hate that.
They don't have any big guards. Lonzo Ball is 6'6", and 8
Fair.
guards. So I
Fair.
like that pickup for them. That's a
Me
team I
saying
want to
that too
watch
is not me
for.
saying I don't like that pickup.
Yeah.
I love. He was revived the Bulls,
Mhm.
not Zach LaVine.
Mhm.
It was Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, I think it could be a good pickup. It's a glue guy on a team that
Needs
something
like
that.
one piece.
3
They're
and
like
D
one or
guy
two
too.
pieces away. Yeah.
That can like bring the ball up and run an offense.
My team, I'm gonna have to go with the Orlando Magic. I think that it's a team I would otherwise count out in most seasons, but I think Banchero and Wagner, correct?
Wagner,
me?
yeah.
I think
Both of them.
I think they were a little bit more legit than I would have given them credit for, and like consistent from beginning to end of last season. Like I think it actually is. I think that's a 1-2 punch that is a top 10 1-2 punch in the NBA. I didn't run the numbers, but
I'll say both of those guys could be both all NBA,
yeah,
like 2 top 15 players.
yeah. Well, wow. I don't know about that, but I think that 1-2
P5 for
is
sure.
the top 10
Franz
1-2.
is fringe. Franz
He's
is
a
great.
dog, dude.
Yeah.
He's so good.
And then I think they do have good people plugged in around them. So do I think they could take it all the way? Maybe if they like have like a fun run, it would be like generational. But regardless, a team I'm excited to watch this year.
You got to think. I mean, Indiana made it to the finals last year, but without Halliburton this year, they're probably going to drop out. And then the Celtics, without Tatum, you could see them falling. I know they picked up Anthony Simons, who's looked great in the preseason, but that could be 2 spots that they jump in this year's playoffs. So that's a good shout. I like that Orlando pick.
Yeah.
I have 2 really good honorable mentions, but just about the Mavs again really quick. I feel like I always forget to mention this. They also have Klay Thompson too, who's just slept on there.
A Hall of Famer on their team that we did not talk about.
That's just like just quietly sitting in the corner, just waiting to hit every jumper he takes.
And he's going to be more wide open. You add more superstars to the mix.
Go Mavs. Alex Annen's gonna love that. 2 other teams, Rockets and Spurs.
Yes, Spurs were on mine.
How can you not be excited for Spurs? KD's getting the Rockets now. That's going to be an exciting
That
team.
loss of Fred Van Vliet
Will
is
hurt.
going to hurt. Yeah.
You know what helps? Actually, I guess
David
you're.
Thompson.
No, I guess you're kind of right. They probably won't win. KD's really not a winner, so they probably won't go.
Changed my mind in 20
playoffs.
seconds.
I'm not rooting for the Rockets, but I'm interested in watching them.
Yeah, they're going to be a fun team to watch.
They'll
for
score a
sure.
lot of points. They probably just won't win.
Dude, and they got like the best. I don't even know what they call it. The best role player. Like
KD?
Steven Adams. That's like my
Wow.
favorite role player ever. He's just a dog, set screens, works hard.
Be a brick wall.
Yeah. It does
Be a
not say
unit on the
anything.
court.
Yeah, he's just great. I love Steven Adams.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Who else is out there? The Pelicans. Zion Williamson.
Dude, he lost a lot of weight.
We say that every season.
Yeah.
Dude, Ja Morant sneakers. Have you seen these?
No.
Dude,
Bro,
they
they're
have-
so
Do they have a
fire.
holster on the side or something?
They do.
So
Yeah,
they had a Magnum.
up.
They have a Glock belt. Yeah.
Nice.
But dude,
Pistons? Are the Pistons real? For real?
yeah, I love
Oh,
Kate
I like the
Cunningham.
Pistons. Yeah. Kate Cunningham's tough.
Kate Cunningham is tough.
I don't know if they have enough
Hornets
pieces,
at all
though.
or no?
Hornets, no.
No.
Hornets are too young.
Clippers, Warriors, Kings.
Clippers
I
would be
always-
good.
Oh, I don't think I like the Kings anymore,
Kings just
but I
picked
did
up
for
Russell.
a while.
Russell Westbrook. He needs like
We got to talk baseball. What the
80
hell? It's
points
the
to-
playoffs.
Lakers,
be the number
Knicks.
one. Lakers will be good. They'll make the playoffs.
That covers it.
Knicks will be good. They'll make the playoffs. They'll probably make
Knicks,
it again.
Knicks could put it all together, and that could be fun.
Good baseball.
But hopefully not. All right, baseball. A lot we missed, but Dodgers are playing the Brewers in the NLCS.
They're on the World Series. Go.
Notably, Phillies lose on a crazy bases loaded hit back to the pitcher, Orion Kirkring. He throws it over the catcher's head in panic.
It's a shame.
We've all been there,
No, we haven't.
except for Ave, where it's like, oh, I'm going to go home. You see your catcher point at first. You're like, oh, no, I'm still going to go home because that's what in my brain I decided I was going to do before I got to the ball. Now I'm at the ball.
Now I'm throwing straight legged.
Now I'm going to hit the grandma in the third row. And anyway,
Thank God for
Dodgers
the Nets.
advanced. Dodgers are built for the playoffs, though. Honestly, like that lineup, I don't care what the record is in the regular season, and that pitching staff is incredible. They have Roki Sasaki coming out, closing now. It's like
You're walking
embarrassment of
Shohei Ohtani to bring up Mookie Betts.
and it hasn't worked 3 times already this playoffs.
What?
I was gonna say this to Jessica because I heard it on WIP, but Ruben had a take and he was like, "There's no dominant baseball teams anymore, so that's why baseball's so great." And like all I could think is the whole time is this Dodgers team might be like one of the best of all time.
Yeah, they
not
won
close.
last
They
year. They
were-
were in it the year before. They
Yeah,
won in
like-
2020. No, I mean
They're a
it's
dominant
pretty
force.
even. Like it is cool to like we're watching Seattle, Toronto. We'll get into that in a second. Detroit went far. Milwaukee is who the Dodgers are beating now. And they beat Chicago, which is good to see them back in the playoffs. But I would say if there is one, it's the Dodgers, and they're by far the best team. And I can see them like a little aged. It's tough to get through 162 sometimes, but they're ready to rock and roll in the playoffs.
But that's what
They're
baseball's
tough to
about,
beat.
though. I mean, compared to football, the Chiefs do it all the time. Like they don't give it to Kelsey as much because he's getting older, and like the same thing in baseball, you rest people a little bit more. Then it comes to playoff time, and it's
go time.
we're locking in, baby.
Yeah, and they just have gamers for the playoffs. Like Kike Hernandez is known for that. He's an average baseball player who has an all-time
So it's
OPS in the
October.
playoffs. Yeah. So Dodgers are playing the Brewers. I'm rooting for the Dodgers personally.
Why?
I just don't like seeing the Brewers win. I don't know what it
They're
is.
cheating.
I don't
I'd
like.
much
they're
rather
still
see them
cheating.
than the Dodgers.
I hate watching games that are casted from Milwaukee. I didn't like when CC Sabathia and Prince Fielder were on the team and Ryan Braun.
Prince Fielder's great. So is Ryan Braun.
I like Prince Fielder. I just
Ryan
don't,
Braun's one of my favorite MLB
I
players of all
don't
time.
like the Brewers. Ryan Braun stole an MVP from Matt Kemp.
Didn't steal it, won it.
Stole it. Anyway, Dodgers are up 3-0 in that series, if I'm not mistaken.
2-0.
It's just 2-0.
2-0.
Yeah, they haven't
Okay,
gone back to
2-0, and they're good,
LA
but they're
yet.
going to LA.
Yeah.
So
And who's going to pitch? Shohei? Like, who are the Dodgers going to put on the mound? Like, it's
Shohei.
ridiculous.
Pick one out of a hat.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
It's absolutely ridiculous the amount of
or
talent.
Glasnow.
They have
one of
out
those
there.
two. And then on the other side, we have the Blue Jays who just beat the in-division rivals Yankees, who are playing
Yankees
the
lose.
Seattle Mariners.
The funniest clip, bro.
The Yankees lose.
I don't know that.
It was.
You gotta go
Poppy-
find that Guerrero clip,
Yeah.
dude.
Is it new?
The
one they
Poppy
wanted.
clip is no, it's not new. But then he was interviewing Vladdy after
and
the
Vlad
yeah
did it.
the Yankees lose,
Oh,
and they kept on
great.
doing it because A-Rod and Derek
And
Jeter
Jeter,
in the post game interview.
A-Rod was low-key getting a little pissed,
Miss-
actually.
Miss Pam told me about that actually. Now that you're saying it, but I never ended up seeing it.
Oh, it's hilarious. Go back and watch that
Well, they
clip.
just won. They just blew out the Mariners
Needed
tonight.
it.
That takes it to 2-1. Seattle leading. Who are you guys rooting for in this?
I was rooting for the
Jays.
Tigers or even Seattle. It hurt so bad.
Yeah, Tigers. I like Scooble.
Tigers would have been cool.
Yeah.
Seattle's
Tigers
cool
would have
too.
been cool. I want the Jays to win, but if this like the Mariners never made it to World Series before, if I'm not mistaken, that'd be history right there. So I'm not mad if it goes either way, but I want the Blue Jays to win.
Blue Jays are a great team. I think, of all the players in that series, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is my favorite by far.
Mhm.
That being said, there are 3 players historically, 4 really, who played for the Mariners who were like my favorite in childhood. There's
Ichiro.
Ichiro, Randy Johnson,
Ken
Ken
Griffey.
Griffey Jr., and Alex Rodriguez. That's where he started. And it's like to love the jerseys. You mentioned that earlier.
All-time Pat.
Shane Victorino was
Logo.
there too. Raul Ibanez. There's like a lot of people who I have liked that have played for the Mariners. So I think I'm rooting for them. Although I
That's
don't,
funny you
don't
s-
like J Rod.
I've been thinking that. I was thinking that the whole time you were
J-Rod
saying
sucks.
Blue Jays.
Felix Hernandez.
I was thinking of a response to give, and the whole time I was like, "What am I like?" I grew up watching Ken Griffey Jr. Like that's
Yeah. Yeah.
what I grew up with.
Mhm.
Like that's just a special place. Like this icon that changed the game. You know what I mean? So for me, like that's why I was actually more pulling for them too, just because it's like that almost like right down memory lane or
Yeah.
whatever.
For
again.
me, it's Ichiro #1, but everyone else I named I love too.
backwards at home run derby, like just
Yeah. In the
stud.
maroon.
Yeah.
Those maroon ones. Yeah. So that's what's going on in the MLB. We will keep you updated. Ave, why don't you rip through that UFC and then we'll go home.
Oh, big news. This happened a couple weeks ago, but Alex Poetan Pereira, he went to fight Magomed Ankalaev again for the second time for the light heavyweight championship in the UFC. He lost the first match with a decision. Magomed just basically wrestled him and beat him that way. But Pereira wasn't having it this time, and he knocked him out in the first round.
Hooked him.
Yeah. The
Wasn't even
striking was
close.
back. It was not close at all, as Mike alluded to. And Pereira is the 2-time light heavyweight champion now.
I was wrong. I had Ankalaev. We talked about it too. I just thought Pereira didn't have it because of how
The wrestling,
dominant Ankalaev was, and it just couldn't have been proven more wrong.
Yeah, dude. You know what's crazy? So with Alex Pereira, like he just takes the fights. Like he doesn't care. Like shorter camps, he's just like, I just want to fight. I don't really care. But obviously, he lost that last fight. He's like, you know what? I need some time to work on my skills. Blah blah blah. Just remain healthy throughout a full camp, and I'll show my real skills.
Warrior mentality, they call that.
Yeah, and he came out and did his thing, and it's crazy. He's like in 4 or 5 years, whatever. He's had a UFC career that's Hall of Fame worthy.
Yeah, it's insane.
What a beast!
Great comms.
You got anything else?
I don't. I'm ready for my 2-minute drill, and I love it. That's why I'm smiling.
I gotta go find mine. I have a really good
There's one more thing in the UFC. Well, I guess it's not that big, but Charles Oliveira had a fight last weekend, and it was his first fight ever since he got knocked out by Topuria.
Mm-hmm.
He said he was like about to quit fighting. He's never been knocked out in the ring before. He's like, this is like the worst thing happening to me. But he was like looking at messages from like kids in Brazil, like, you got to keep fighting, like, we love you, blah blah blah. And he was like, you know what? You're right. I can't quit on my stool like this. And he came back and he got a submission win. Well, he won he didn't win by decision. Like he finished the fight and last weekend in Brazil, which was amazing. He was in Sao Paulo.
Was the other guy Brazilian too?
No, the other guy was Polish.
Oh wow. Okay.
But he just absolutely dominated this kid, and it was just good to see him in his hometown. He was super excited. Gave a crazy speech. I don't speak Portuguese, so I don't know what he said. Translator got probably half the message.
Bruno Fernandes.
Probably. But it was awesome to see. And the crowd went crazy. And it's just awesome to see, fighters fighting their home countries or home cities, whatever the case may be, and just like see the love they get from the local fans.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. That reminds me not at all of UFC, but one last thing to recap before we get into the 2-minute drill. And that is the Ryder Cup that came and went, and we never talked about.
We don't have to
we don't talk about it on purpose.
Europe whooped our assholes, and we almost came back on the last day, but not really. But it was an incredible last day of comebacks, of like the U.S. winning and doing what they could. But it was honestly still far. It didn't end up being so far away, but realistically, it was pretty much impossible. So anyway, there's your Ryder Cup recap. Anybody want to go first, or should I start?
If you want to start, you can. If not, I'll go.
I'll start. I have a list in front of me of 10 people. There's only 10 people ever to have been nominated for the Ballon d'Or more than 5 times and make it into the top 10 and have never won. Sorry. I have a list of people.
Niggas the top 10 have never won.
They've been in the top 10 five times and never won, or more. Can you give me half the list?
Iniesta,
correct. He's been on the top 10 7 times and never won. Neymar, correct. 6 times. Harry Kane, incorrect.
Wow.
Can I say Xavi?
5 times. You can say Xavi, but you would be correct.
Okay.
5 times.
I feel like this guy's young, but I'll still Kylian Mbappe.
8 times.
Jesus Christ.
The most ever.
Yeah,
without having won.
That's 4?
Yeah.
Did you say Neymar? Is Neymar on there?
Yep.
Buffon.
No Buffon.
Going for a goalie.
He's 4 times.
Wow, it's close.
I'm looking for 5 or more.
Pirlo?
Andrea.
Good comes. He's 4 times.
De Rossi? No, he's not on there.
De Rossi is
He's worse than Pirlo.
I don't think the
Del Piero's on it 3 times.
I don't think the Becks would be.
Not Mascherano either.
I mean, you guys are pretty good. You got 4 pretty quickly. I don't want to.
Sergio Busquets.
No.
Sergio Ramos.
No.
Modric. He won 1.
Yeah, he didn't win.
Cruz, did he win any?
No, he didn't win any.
Cruz.
No, but he's also not on it.
How is he not on that? That's crazy.
All right, I'm gonna.
Evers won one or no?
I only have 30 seconds left of my 2-minute drill, and I don't want to break the rules.
Yeah.
Number 2, 7 times. Thierry Henry.
TT. Yeah, we should have got.
Ibrahimovic.
Oh, Zlatan is in there?
Yeah, 6 times.
I just
Raul 6 times.
I would not have gotten Raul.
Didier Drogba 5 times. Mohamed Salah 5 times. Robert Lewandowski
5 times.
5 times.
He should have won one.
Yeah.
He's been robbed. Did Mbappe 8 times?
Yeah,
Holy
Yeah.
Nikes.
Yep, a lot of people 4 times. Anyway, go ahead,
That's
Michael.
wild.
I have a bunch of fun facts on the best baseball player of all time.
Mike Trout.
Should we try to guess who the player is after you read the fun facts?
It's in the facts.
Okay. Barry Bonds.
Pick any 2 players in the Hall of Fame. Barry Bonds has more MVP awards than any one of the 2 combined. Any 2 you would ever pick. In 2001, 53% of the runners driven in by Barry Bonds were Barry Bonds.
Crazy.
It's insane. Barry Bonds has more career intentional walks than the Miami Marlins entire franchise. 2001, 2004, 39 and a half. I don't like that one. That one's stupid. Bonds is the only member of the 500 home run and 500 stolen base club.
And 400 and 300 or something like that.
Yeah, something like
Shohei
that.
will join soon.
Yeah.
If you turned every home run Bonds ever hit into an out, his career on base percentage would be 384, which is the same as Alex Rodriguez.
That's insane.
Insane. Mind blowing. Like it's
I think I saw one that's like, unless there's more. No. He'd have to come back. If he came back and struck out like 350 times in a row, he'd still have the same OPS as Babe Ruth.
he's the most dominant baseball player of all time.
Yeah. He's so good. All right, Dave. Wrap us up.
Let me get my
Tell the
camera.
camera.
Good. I like that.
This is big news here for me.
Look why you are.
I'm going to the World Cup, boys. I
What?
will be in attendance at the link for the
Wow.
World Cup.
Is that
It's-
a we thing or it's an I thing for now?
It's an I thing for now, but it can be a we thing.
Okay.
So,
Oh, I'm going to F1
The wheels
Austin on Friday morning.
yeah, I thought you were going to announce that.
Yeah.
That's
sorry.
fucking sick.
I did forget.
I'm going to the Birds game against Giants.
Nice.
So,
Boys are doing exciting things.
Yeah,
Look at
anyway,
us.
back to Abe going to the World
the
Cup.
Copa de Mundo. Yeah,
You got your game tickets?
yeah.
Who you going to see?
So we don't know until December 5th is when the final drawing will come out, but I'll let the fans know.
Oh, you got to get a jersey.
Of whatever country, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, and then this year, I do think that an African nation will win.
No.
Well,
No.
there's a round of 32.
No.
There's a round of 32 now.
Oh, yeah.
So the World Cup's been
Oh, so
expanded.
definitely not.
Still no.
Hell no.
So we're going, dude. Senegal's got a class.
Sadio Mane.
The best player in the world.
I think. Oh, did you see Holland is taking Norway?
Yeah.
To the I don't know if it's their first qualifiers, but first in a while.
Yeah.
They're actually.
He's like Hebrew, just carrying Sweden. That's
Yeah.
what Holland's doing.
And he
Yeah.
scores. He's already the nation's leading goal scorer.
Yeah. He's
He's a robot.
Crazy.
Unicorn.
He's a robot, dude.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it has been a while. Hopefully that was enjoyable. It was a grind.
It was a grind. Holy
So you
shit.
better have
I've been here
enjoyed
for like
that
5
episode.
hours.
Thank you for staying the whole app.
Please, like, comment, subscribe, share it,
Instagram,
all that
YouTube,
stuff.
X.
Thank you for those who do listen. We will see you next time. See ya.